This is LordMaddog, and we are playing Kerbal Space Program. Last time, we dabbled in trying to make a relay system. After a couple failures, odds and ends of mishaps, I got kind of bored with it. I didn't finish my relay system for beam wall and decided it was just something I don't really want to mess with because I've spent lots and, like I said, hundreds of hours trying to mess with the whole beam wall system. So I stopped messing with it there, and I send up a few more crew to my space station so we can begin the year long mission for in space, whatever one. Okay, this time we are going to build a ship, a warp ship that can go all the way to EVEA and start building its own base and eventually, hopefully, launch back off of EVEA and fly home. Okay, that's the desire with that. Hopefully, this time we will go ahead and get the testing, the building and the testing, and maybe we'll get the launching done. So we will see. So we're going to jump right on in. Okay, we're going to use our base, the crew lifter. So we're going to go ahead and use this as our base. We're going to go ahead and speed it up a bit so you don't have to watch it. EVEA. Yes, wonderful name. That's my opinion. If you don't think so, well, I can put it in the comments. Alright. We need this. Okay, now we see we're way out of the bubble, so we got to shrink everything way down. Okay, still out of the bubble. Means we're going to have to toss that one. There we go. That's better. Different engines. Oh, the thrust 4,000. That's pretty good. All right. Now we've dissected the parts and everything apart. Let's go ahead and make 4 of them. We have 8. Alright. We've put ourselves a convertotron on there. We have a total of 3,000 delta V, 3,600 and 4. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we're going to end up with down to V almost only to 200 some delta V, 2K delta V probably by the time we're done, actually, to be honest. But that shouldn't actually be a problem because this thing is only designed to land on EVEA. Not take off. We're taking the equipment with us to build. We're going to take a 3D printer and different construction devices to be able to build a base there on EVEA. That's the whole object, is build a base, and then eventually once that base gets to a certain size, we will build a much smaller thing to, like a probe, with enough thrust to weight ratio to lift off from EVEA, get into atmosphere, and get far enough away from EVEA to activate its warp drive and come home from EVEA. Yes, that's the whole ideal, the whole plan. No, twice too much. That doesn't actually give enough. Oh, let's try these things. Oh, that looks nice. Oh yeah, let's put tons of those on there. Nope. I only have 2 scientists. I need an engineer. So I'll have to get an engineer eventually. Oh yes, we need some and also we're gonna need some radiators attached to that for sure. Maybe won't. Oh yeah, that's right, because the radiators in Interstellar completely ignore the, oh, I forget the scientific word for that, the something paradox. It's a guy's named paradox. It has to do with the heat. Oh, seriously? Instant explosions again? Alright, there. Let's make sure the test, what we're testing here is to see if we have enough radiators to keep everything cool while everything's running and enough power. And no, we do not have quite enough radiators. So yes, radiators for the Interstellar mod do not have to be directly attached to the thing they're cooling. They transfer heat, they pull heat from everywhere. They're like fuel tanks, which is nice. That's one thing that's nice about Interstellar mod. I can't say there's all the other things are really complicated, way overly complicated. So that's at least one thing that's nice about the Interstellar mod. This would be enough radiators. I need an engineer. Got myself an engineer. There we are. Instantaneous combustion. Or spontaneous combustion. But that was actually instantaneous. There. Alright. So everything's running. We're gaining fuel, we're gaining metal, we're gaining rocket pot. Wait, we're not getting any rocket. Oh, wait. I cannot use that as a... Okay, so that doesn't work. We're gonna have to make it work. What am I looking for? One of these. I don't want it on the side. I'm pretty sure I don't. I want it on the top. And yeah, let's replace that with the actual 3D printer setup. There we go. Start production. Go ahead and let's build something real quick. The science bot, which I don't actually have. I just realized I don't have the science bot on this. That's not cool. Finalize. Yay, science bot built. There, start recycler. There we are. So we have parts, rocket parts, and different things. There we go. No. I need to put that on top there, yes. That's good. We also now need some that. We also need some science. We need science. Yeah, it's much better taking those things up there. No, you cannot test it because I don't have enough money. It takes 25 million. I only have 16 million. We're going to go ahead and sign. Was going to manually take in place all these science pieces, but I think I'm going to go ahead and bring in my science bot. My sick bot. Merge sick bot. Oh no, I wanted to merge it, not, oh well, whatever. Oh, that's right, I haven't updated it in a while, so I better update it with all the newest little angled fadangles. None of this stuff is really gonna fit. Can't be scaled. I don't even know what this stuff does. There we go. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I have no clue what this is. I think that's all I need, actually. Alright. Why did I launch it? I think that was a mistake. I didn't mean to launch it, but oh well, whatever. I wanted to see everything it could do. Try to figure out what some of these things do. I gained 10 science. Woohoo! Oh, I gained 35 science. Wow, that's actually pretty good for beginning area. The launch pad. Alright, now we need to load EVEA. We need to merge SickBot. There we go. Rearrange these things so they actually touch the ground, so I can get the data I need. There we go. System check, it works. There we go. You don't allow, you're stuck on a rail here, so it makes it a little bit harder to get at every angle you need to get at. Alright, I think EVEA is pretty much complete. Yeah. Yep. That's good. Alright. Well, I might want to look at some different engine options, but I think I'm going to stay with this. I've kind of really tested out the other engine options. They don't really work all that well. That's an interesting engine. I'll have to mess with it sometime. Rearrange the parachutes to make sure that this thing will actually be able to land. EVEA has an atmosphere, so you can use parachutes on EVEA. Terminate those things. It's left over from my reactor. Terminate that. Yes, I don't need that either. Uni Wonder Probe. I left it out there. Yeah, I did. Oh no, I didn't leave it out there. I brought it back. It was my first probe. I had to bring it back. Those are the pieces you drop off for the seismic testing. I'm gonna go around and have to destroy all those eventually. All right, so let's go ahead. That thing's still building. That's no reason to have that building. We need to find a place to. We're having to send those. There we are. Let's go ahead and have EVEA be built right here. EVEA. How long will you take, EVEA? Build. 2 days. That's not bad. Here we go. Fast forward. EVEA is built. Well, not quite built yet. I have to actually finalize her. Finalize build. Yay! EVEA! That's not a good position. I can't launch from there. Well, we needed to go ahead and fill up my fuel reserves here. And fill up my exotic matter. Fill up my fuel reserves. Start. There we are, building up pretty fast. Save game. But as I said, they can't really launch from there. Why am I building a beam powered again? That's stupid. That's 17 days. Okay, whatever. Space Center. We need to build some way to launch this. Some type of docking system. I mean, like a launching pad or something another. You can't scale. What do they call them? Docking ports, but you can place them in such a position that they'll be nice to use. But no, what am I doing with that? I'm doing a little bit of, I forgot. I wanted to also build this thing here. Because my refineries, there's like 101 different and this is also another reason that my base is lagging, because this thing here, this is stupid. I shouldn't have made this thing. I make it and I spawn it. Yes, I do. And it really starts to slow down my game. This little setup here. No. I'll just skip through it because there is so many resources in in Interstellar, there is a total of 143 different types of resources in Interstellar, which is ridiculous. I'm not trying to be negative, but I have no idea what half of them are, and most of them are for other mods, I think. But the resource gatherer, even if you have no use for them, will gather them. And I don't know if there's any way to disable them and try to figure out which ones you actually need, because I have no idea. I looked online to try to find the resource path to, because I want to be able to make lithium 6, deuterium, and different things, and I couldn't figure out if you could get any of that from lithium or minimus, or there's no information, none. I couldn't find any of the stuff I needed. So I had to go ahead and make something that would enable me to collect them all. As you see here, I am switching between them. So it can gather them. Maybe it is not 140, but maybe it was 40 some different resources here. So yeah, the rec pot. And then I went ahead and I wanted to build a reactor that could power them, but I never did take try to figure out what I need to ship out there. So I just skip past all that. And this is here, the first one I put down. I think I could get done with that and build. Now I'm gonna build a mining thing. I'm gonna make this. I know I need. No. I know I need I wonder what those inflatable, because I was thinking, because I watched a mod somewhere where one inflatable regolith, yes, I need regolith, and lithium 7. Once again, try to figure out what do I need. There was a mod some time ago that it had an inflatable bag that automatically just kept the things that you gathered in it in one container, because that would be absolutely a necessity here. Because having multiple containers, once again, you have multiple polygons, models, and multiple textures. So here I'm building a refinery. Refried beans. And I make that there. And turning these refineries on when I actually make them later on, it slows the whole game down to a crawl. I put a post online about it, and they said there was something wrong with my system, or I had something messed up because it shouldn't slow down. Well, messing with all the refining, it does slow down my game. I don't know if it will for you guys, but yeah, refining resources just, yeah, lags me really out for Kerbal Space, for Interstellar. Man probe. And looking at different things we got here. Bill is going to move this. Once again, someone ran off with his his drill screwdriver. Who went off with it? Who knows where to go? Not a clue. Let's move this towards yeah. Better placing. Save game. I think I might be able to try. I'm going to try now to actually launch EVEA from this. D minor. Oh yes, I'm going to spawn the miner. But activate drill. Not enough power. Not enough power to run universal drill. Nope, don't have enough power. Alright, so I'm transferring somebody. I need a scientist and an engineer up into there we go. Found my scientist. Now we're going to go ahead and try to launch it. But nah, that's not going to work out too well because it's in a really bad position to launch. So we're going to have to move it to some place that's a little bit more conducive to launching. EVA bill. Grab it. Set it there, I guess. That's a really bad idea. Activate engines. Initiate launch. And when we need to get to a certain height, you have to get it to a certain height to be able to activate. Fail-safe activation is 60 around this. So now we are in space, and we will go ahead and set EVEA as our target. Oh, poop. I didn't grab any xenon. I have to pass it over. I have xenon right here. A lot of it. I just have to pass it over. There we go. You gotta also give my uranium, fill up my uranium. Cannot transfer. Reactors active. Must be under 400k to activate. Those are all just really annoying things. Alright, here. Once again, where I had it before. I can just pull from those without having to do that if I automatically just transfer here. Transfer fuel. There, finally let me try to do it. Start uranium transfer. Ah! My uranium just disappeared on me! It went to the ether! It just disappeared into the ether again. It didn't transfer at all. Nope. It was a hard time trying to pull it out of there, trying to figure out where it went. Can't figure it out. It just all kind of just disappeared on me. There. Nope. It's still not letting me transfer. Nothing will let me transfer the heat. I mean, transfer my uranium. Oh, there, finally something let me transfer the uranium. I don't know how or where that was from, but it did. Alright, make sure it's got everything. There we are. Launch. Reactors on. Coolers on. And enough height to activate my deactivate, and then activate this. And we have an initiation. EVEA is now officially going into fly towards, well, EVEA. But to do that, I'm going to have to have a much slower... Oh, that's some weird bug. Okay. I think that's where we're going to call it a quits for the day. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to stop right there. Oops, ran out of... I didn't realize what I was doing, messed up. Anyway, the next time I think we'll start right there, right here again. Alright, see you next time with me, LordMaddog, and playing Kerbal Space Program this time around. See you later.